そうくん、またやるのかい？
当たり前です。テンクルの命運がかかってるんですから。1000通に1回反応ある程度でもビラ配りはやらないと。
まだ入部希望者は現れませんけど、根気よく続けるしかありませんよね。
Following lunch at the cafeteria after our tests finished, we gathered at the club room before coming down to the school gates to hand out the flyers. What happens to club activities during assessment blocks?
普通にやってるところが多いよ。
進学校ではありませんからね。
その分、文化部も運動部も活気があるというわけさ。
Which means we are resuming our plan to target those in the Go Home Club.
ちょうど生徒も下校してきたね。
We station ourselves at both sides of the school gate.
挨拶は元気よくね。それじゃあ勧誘開始。よろしくお願いします。
Asuho takes the lead with her business smile and we follow along.
どこ行ったかと思えば。
Hisakaki passes us on her way home as we are distributing the flyers.
ちょっと、校外よ。
I told you to stop calling me that.
うるさい。ちゃんとクラスにいなさいよ。おかげで探し回ったじゃない。姉さん、小ヶ坂さんにご用ですか？そうね。
冷やかしならあっち行ってよ。
用があるって言ったでしょ。ちょっと小ヶ坂くん借りるわよ。
There's only one reason why she would have business with me.
でも僕たちは勧誘中なんだけど。
そうだよ。ようちゃんも忙しいんだから。
姉さんも一枚いかがですか？いらないって言ったでしょ。
She throws the flyer onto the floor.
Shit!
I have a déjà vu.
岡泉先輩、そのまま食べちゃってください。
姉さんを食べるのは私です。
And like this, the chaos erupts. Hisakaki over here. I walk away and Hisakaki takes a guess at my intentions and follows.
どこ行くの？
I have stuff to talk about with Hisakaki. I'll be back soon. Maybe it's because I mentioned Hisakaki's name, but Asuho's expression looked like she had eaten a bitter persimmon.
小ヶ坂くん、本気で生徒会に入らない？
Hisakaki starts talking when we stop. Do you find the Tenkuru's activities to be that pointless?
ええ。
If you need manpower, why not recruit other people?
例えば誰？
Such as a great representative, someone like Okaizumi-senpai. However, Okaizumi-senpai is also a member of the Tenkuru, so it would be a problem if he were actually recruited.
あの人、性格というか、挙動に問題あるから。
I know what you mean. Even so, there are those who are more suitable than I am.
いないから誘ってるんだけど。
Aren't you overestimating me?
それを判断するのはあなたじゃなくて、私をはじめとする生徒会だから。
We are on completely different trains of thought here. Anyway, you had some business with me?
ええ。
She nods.
テストが終わってから役員のみんなに集まってもらって、さっきまでミーティングしてたんだけど、おかげで何も食べてないわよ。
Thanks a bunch. Hisakaki folds her arms. So, how did it go?
とりあえず地域の交流を目的に文化部を限定として部外者の参加を認めるための案を提出してみたわ。岩里ヶ崎は観光地として有名だけあって、市の行政や町内会の活動も活発なのよ。だからひばり校の生徒が部活動を通して住民と一緒にボランティア活動をするのは社会勉強になる。それを理由にひばり校の生徒の枠にとらわれない地域住民の部活およびサークル参加の認可を申請。まあ概要はこんな感じ。
I'm completely dumbfounded. I didn't think you'd go that far.
頼まれたからやっただけよ。この案が通るかもわからないんだし。
She may say that, but Hisakaki is a person with great integrity. That, and she's also a good person in general. Tease her or thank her? Why would I tease her? Let's thank her. Thanks, I really appreciate it. She's getting embarrassed. Are you guys discussing the matter right now?
そうね。明日またミーティングを行うけど、テスト期間中だからあまり時間は割けないわよ。
That's enough.
十分じゃないでしょ。
She scolds me.
こんな進度じゃ 規則を作って許可が下りるまでに1学期なんてとっくに過ぎてるでしょうね。
Hisakaki turns away. Is that so?
そうなの。生徒会長がもっと即断できる人なら違ったんでしょうけど、基本的に日和見だからね。新しい規則を作って問題でも起こしたら内心に響くとでも思ってるんじゃないかしら。
Are you by any chance worried about the Tenkuru?
バカじゃないの？私はテンクルを廃部にしたいって言ってるでしょ。
Do we have to find more members within the first term? Can't you extend the time frame?
甘えないで。
She pierces me with a sharp glare.
2学期が始まったらすぐに部活会議が行われる。そこで生徒会が各部の状況を確認する。部員数が6人に達していない部活があれば廃部にする。夏休み中の入部は認めていないから、実際は1学期中の部員数で判断することになる。そしてテンクルは数年前から部員数を割ってるのに部室を使用しているから、他のサークルから反発を受けている。
Hisakaki pauses for a while.
たとえ過去の天文部が伝統ある部だったからってテンクルだけ特別扱いするわけにはいかないの。これ以上はひばり校にとって害でしかないのよ。なのにただでさえ今の状態が不正なのに期間を延ばすなんてことができるわけないじゃない。不正を不正で上塗りしてもしょうがないじゃない。そんな行為で得られた結果に一体何の意味があるっていうのよ。
I listen quietly. I have no rebuttals. As Hisakaki says, if we don't make it for when the new rules regarding outsiders pass, with Mare's entry to the club will be too late. And if our recruitment operation with the Flyers ends up failing, the only hope would rest with Aoi. Will I be able to persuade her? In the worst case scenario, borrowing her name and having her join as a member on paper is... No, I've considered that before. Asuho will never approve of something like that. Neither will Hisakaki. I can only do this fair and square, so nobody will have any problems. Just one more member. Thanks again.
そこは感謝するところじゃないでしょ。
Well, it's all thanks to you that I found my resolve. What I have to do right now is not stargazing, neither is it taking up a part-time job, nor is it studying for my tests. Keep the Tenkuru alive. That is now my sole purpose. When I return with Hisakaki, Asuho looks at me with puppy dog eyes.
姉さん、これからお帰りですか？
用事は済んだしね。小雨もテスト勉強があるでしょ。一緒に帰るわよ。
小雨ちゃんまで巻き込もうとしないでよ。
巻き込んでるのはそっちでしょ。皆星さんもこれで赤点取ったらクラス委員の立つ瀬がなくなるんじゃないの？
私はりょうちゃんに家庭教師してもらったから大丈夫だもん。
ちょっと子がよ。
Please stop calling me that just because you're in a bad mood.
喫茶店にお邪魔した時も言ってたけど、家庭教師って何よ。
We only studied during our days off. It's pretty normal since we're classmates, right? Hisakaki sighs while crossing her arms.
そんな調子で皆星さんに足元をすくわれないようにね。
She flutters a goodbye with her hand and leaves.
ほんと感じ悪いな。
I don't think she's as bad as you make her seem to be.
りょうちゃんが寝返った。
Even though I'm not.
小笠くん、さっきは何の用事だったんだい？
It was a talk about the Tenkuru's future. Conditions aren't looking too favorable though.
うまくいかなかったんですね。残念です。
But hey, Kosame-san.
はい。
I understand why you're also supporting Hisakaki. She looks surprised at first, but then puts on a genuine smile.
はい。姉さんは私の自慢の姉さんですから。二人して寝返るんだ。
I said I wasn't.
久垣くんに協力を持ちかけたということかい？
You could say that.
生徒会にとってテンクルは目の上の単行部みたいなものだし、それは難しいさ。
Okay, Izumi-senpai puts on a distant look.
廃部まであと6日か。
The closing ceremony will be held next Monday. We have a week left until our time limit.
弱気になったらできることもできなくなりますよ。みんな勧誘続けるよ。
Asuho hands out the flyers energetically to the students who were going home. Not to be outdone by Asuho, I continue with our recruitment campaign. It's evening and there aren't any students in the Go Home Club left. Our recruitment ends. Exhausted, we descend to Yume Misaka.
ビラ配りも2回目ですから、あまり配れませんでしたね。
I guess the people who got it the first time don't need another one.
逆を言えば今回で帰宅部の生徒にはほぼ行き渡ったかもしれないね。
反応あるといいんだけど。
Asuho has a depressed look.
明日はどうしますか？
ようちゃん、どうする？
She passes the baton to me. As Okaizumi-senpai said, we fended the flyers to the important targets. To be honest, it might be pointless to do any more than this.
人事は尽くした。あとは天命を待つのみだね。
アスホさん、元気がないみたいですけど。
まあね、なんていうか、あんまり手応えがない感じで。
The students who took the flyers more or less had them shoved into their hands. I'm having doubts myself as to whether or not they even read them.
あまり気に病まない方がいいですよ。やるだけはやったんですから。
本当にそうかな。
ビラ配りだけじゃない。ポスターだって貼ったじゃないか。これで廃部になっても悔いはないさ。
Tears are sparkling from the corners of his eyes.
もうこれで全部なのかな。私たちまだやれることがあるんじゃないかな。
Kusuma looks at me with a troubled expression. I think she's telling me to give some words of encouragement. There's more that we can do. Asuho takes a glance at me. You have to be good at both the pen and sword, right? In order to not fail your tests, you'll have to study. Asuho expresses a wry smile.
ようちゃんお母さんみたい。
Speaking of which, I have yet to meet her mother. Whether I was working at their place or even during dinner, I didn't see her. Is she working away from home? Or does she only have one parent? All the same, I can't exactly inquire about it.
文武両道といっても、テンクルは文化系ですから、どちらも文ですけどね。
部が苦手な僕としては、アスホ君にも文を頑張ってほしいかな。
なんで私だけ赤点の心配されなきゃいけないんだよ。
それはこの中で赤点を取ったことがあるのがアスホさんだけだからですよ。
So you have failed before, Asuho. That settles it. Time to study properly after going home.
星見もダメ。
No stargazing.
今夜も付き合うって言ったのに。
As your tutor, I don't want to see you become a failure.
優しくないんだから。
Asuho gets sulky, but the others start laughing, myself included. As for the job, the boss had discussed with me not to work during the assessment block. Apparently, he wanted me to concentrate on the tests. After getting that settled, I take my leave and drop by Aoi's house along the way. Aoi wasn't there when we were handing out the flyers. Same with last time, we didn't get to hand her a flyer. Did she go home before we started recruiting? We had gathered in front of the school gates almost immediately after roll call ended, but she could have slipped off when we were getting ready. Furthermore, the first year classrooms are on the ground floor and are close to the entrance, so there is a chance that she left ahead of us. Aoi might not be the only one we missed. I pressed the doorbell. She'll probably just call me persistent. Aoi had clearly turned us down the first time, yet I'm still insisting on inviting her. She'll start hating me if I mess up. Though I somehow get the feeling that she hates me already. I press the doorbell again. No one's answering. Seems that no one is home. Aoi should have returned by now, though. She might have gone somewhere.
お兄ちゃん、おかえりなさい。
I walk into the living room to find Shinami engrossed in some sort of card game on the table. Her opponent, who was sitting across the table, runs over to Shinami's side. Perhaps I surprised her?
大丈夫だよ。この人はちなみのお兄ちゃんだよ。ぶっきらぼうだけど無害だから安心していいよ。ね、鈴葉ちゃん。
Oh, Suzuha is here again. Suzuha looks up at me nervously. Hello! I greet her all the while waiting for her frightened reaction. After opening and closing her mouth a couple of times,
こんにちはです。
she manages to greet me back with a small voice.
この前は失礼しました。
You were? Then she bows sweetly.
私、すごく失礼なこと言って。
I'm not too concerned about it. Is she relieved from hearing that? She starts smiling after I tell her that. She had a serious case of fearing strangers, but thanks to Chinami's help, she's solved her anxiety. You're playing with Suzuha-chan again today?
うん、鈴葉ちゃんの家に遊びに行ったら、ちょうど葵ちゃんが出かけた後だったみたいでね。一人でお留守番してたから連れてきちゃったよ。
Is it okay to not have someone minding the house?
はい。ちゃんと鍵かけましたから。
Can I trade in our Chinami for you?
それはつまり、ちなみより鈴葉ちゃんの方がしっかりしてるから、お兄ちゃんの妹にしたいってことなの？
You're quick to catch on.
ちなみ的にはよくわかりたくなかったよ。ちなみさんはしっかりしてると思います。
How much did you receive?
買収容疑かけられてる。ちなみさんはとても優しいし楽しいし素敵な方だと思います。
Yeah, I agree. She says some goddess-like words. Suzuha-chan, you're a primary schooler, right?
はい、3年生です。
You're already so polite despite being this young.
そんなことないです。
The shy aspect to her makes her seem very grown up.
お兄ちゃんも一緒に遊ぶ？
Nah, I have some things to take care of. Besides, are you alright with your exam revision?
ちなみは勉強よりも鈴葉ちゃんと遊ぶことに価値を見出してるんだよ。
Normally, I'd produce a retort, but I choose not to this time.
ご迷惑だったら帰りますけど。迷惑なんかじゃないよ。ちなみは鈴葉ちゃんが大好きなんだから。ありがとうございます。
She has an I'm sorry to trouble you look. Chinami's straightforwardness is often annoying, but she still moves people's hearts.
お兄ちゃんの用事って何なの？
It's related to the Tenkuru.
展望台関係じゃなくて？
That too.
ちなみもね、学校帰りにオカルト部長と一緒に展望台寄ってみたよ。
Okaken's club activities?
そうだよ。二人でひばりが崎のミステリーに挑んでるんだよ。
When we were distributing the flyers, just as we didn't see Aoi, Chinami and Asuka were nowhere to be found either. They may have gone to the lookout without having lunch.
メアちゃんには会えなくて残念だったけどね。
Nobody knows that Mare only appears at night. Well, I guess I'll keep it a secret. If I told them, Asuka would start taking Chinami out in the middle of the night. As a brother, that would be unacceptable.
明日は放課後に聞き込みだよ。ちなみたちが都市伝説の死神の謎を解き明かしてみせるんだよ。
By gathering information, you mean students from our school? While you're at it, if you come across a go-home club student, would you mind trying to get them to join the Tenkuru?
いくらくれるの？
Is this enough?
グリグリに金銭価値はないよ、お兄ちゃん。ちなみさんをいじめないでください。
Yeah, you tell that asshole. I get stopped by Suzuha.
テンクルって天体観測のサークルですか？
Yeah, do you know about it too?
はい。ひばり校にそういうサークルがあるってお姉ちゃんが話してましたから。
Does that mean that Aoi's interested? Suzuha-chan, do you know where Aoi-san went?
お姉ちゃんですか？
She tilts her head to the side.
お姉ちゃんはよく夕方や夜にお出かけするんですけど、すみません、知らないです。なになにお兄ちゃん、葵ちゃんと遊びたいの？
Don't categorize me with the likes of you. I go up to my room to put down my school bag. Suzuha-chan, play to your heart's content, okay?
ありがとうございます。
She takes a quick bow. She's completely different from Aoi. She's really well behaved. Afterwards, I leave for the lookout to await nightfall. Next time on Hoshizora no Memoria. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Or night. Or whatever. Bye bye.